Hi, Dave Roscoe here. One of the most frequently asked questions on Pi support forums is, when will my unverified Pi be released? Or some variation of that. So let's break it down and discuss what unverified Pi is, why it is held separately, and when it might be released. As the name suggests, unverified Pi refers to Pi coins that have not been confirmed as legitimate by the Pi core team. Since they remain unverified, they cannot be migrated to your mainnet wallet. So the next question that you might have is, well, why is Pi unverified? Well, that's a good question. If you have not passed KYC or know your customer, any Pi that you personally mine, including any lockup and node bonuses, will be classified as unverified because you haven't passed KYC. They don't know that you're a real person. You could be a bot. You could be a cloned account. They don't know. So it's going to be unverified. Once you complete KYC verification, your personally mined Pi and associated bonuses will be transferred to your mainnet wallet and will no longer be considered unverified. It won't be directly transferred to your mainnet wallet. As you know, it goes to your transferable balance and then to your mainnet wallet. So yes, that is ultimately where it ends up, but I'm not saying that it instantly goes there once you become verified. Additionally, if your KYC status was initially approved, but later reverted to tentative status, which is a problem that a lot of people are seeing right now, your current transferable balance will be locked out, and any new Pi or bonuses earned during this period will go into the unverified pool. Once your tentative KYC status is resolved, these coins will be released. I've had this happen to me twice, and I can confirm that you'll see the transferable balance become locked up, and then it won't grow anymore until you resolve it, which means that it's going to your unverified balance. If you end up in tentative status, make sure you check out my previous video on this and do whatever you got to do to resolve that. The next thing to talk about is your security team and your earning team contributions, which are likely going to be, for most of us, especially if you've been in this a long time, the bulk of your unverified Pi. For Pi earned from your security circle or earning team, those contributors must be both KYC verified and migrated to mainnet for their contribution to count towards your transferable balance. If they have not completed these steps, their portion of your earnings will remain unverified. As they complete KYC and migrate, their contribution will become available for transfer. It is crucial to note here, to receive Pi from your security circle and earning team, they must be both KYC verified and migrated to mainnet. If they're verified, but they haven't been migrated to mainnet yet, their contribution to your total will remain unverified. Doesn't mean it's going to go away. It just means that it won't be released to you. It only gets released to you when both of those conditions are met. The current KYC deadline is set for Pi Day, March 14th, 2025. At that time, or shortly thereafter, we don't have any guarantees that it's going to be on that day, any Pi that can be verified will likely be released. However, it is unclear whether released Pi will first go to your transferable balance or migrate directly from the unverified pool. There have been rumors of direct migrations from the unverified pool, but only time will tell. So what happens to unverified Pi from abandoned accounts? I've got more than half of my referral team has been dark for a long time, and it's unlikely they'll be coming back. This question is of particular interest to me, as it is, I'm sure, to most of you out there. Some YouTube sources speculate that this Pi will be burned or removed from circulation. However, the Pi core team has previously stated that unverified Pi will be returned to the mining pool, allowing it to be mined again. If they've changed their mind on this, they haven't told anybody about it. So I'm going to go with their previous statement that the Pi will be returned to the mining pool, but we'll see. A lot of you are worried about losing your unverified Pi. And some argue that all or part of the unverified Pi should be awarded to pioneers regardless of the contributor's KYC status. And they use terms like fair and scam and all of that. And, I get it. They're mad they're going to lose some of their Pi. But I don't think fairness or scam come into play here when it's very clear from Pi's white paper exactly how this has to work. While it's understandable that losing unverified Pi is disappointing, distributing Pi from non-KYC users would risk rewarding bots and multi-account holders. And that's something that goes against the fundamental mission of Pi Network. While the Pi core team could potentially offer compensation in another form, doing so fairly would be a complex challenge. The unfortunate reality is that most pioneers will likely lose a significant portion of their unverified Pi after Pi Day 2025. Despite these challenges, this is an exciting time for the Pi network. Since the open mainnet on February 20th, Pi has exceeded expectations, ranking as the 11th largest cryptocurrency according to CoinMarketCap. Speculation continues to grow about a potential Binance listing, and the Pi core team is expected to deliver significant ecosystem developments that strengthen the project's long-term vision. The world is watching Pi Network closely. The success of Pi Network begins with you. Stay engaged, stay optimistic, and let's keep building together. Pi to the moon. Peace.